Yo, friends and family, what it do? Yours truly, Joe Che, back with a Marketing Wednesday edition of the Socialpreneurship Daily Show. I cannot wait to give you guys the value sauce bomb I got for you guys today on organic marketing. We're not going to be spending money on Facebook ads. We're not going to be spending money on influencers or shout outs or anything like that. We're going to be leveraging some of these things in a free way, but we're mainly going to be focusing on creating call to action content and reaching out to other people personally, like you spending your time reaching out to other people. So without further ado, kick the intro. All right, so getting into today's Marketing Wednesday, we're gonna be getting into organic Instagram growth. All right, if you guys like this content that I've been putting out on Marketing Wednesday, Tech Tuesday, any days of the week, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to leave a blessed comment, and make sure to click that subscribe button, all right? As you know, YouTube is all based off of organic and kind of that algorithm type deal, so definitely smash that like button, smash the subscribe button. I truly appreciate it. But let's get into it. Your Instagram account is all focused on your branding, how you bring across your whatever you're doing, your dog shop, your Instagram influencer deal, your TikTok account, whatever niche you're in, the way that you market it is all going to be based off of how you set up your branding, your colors, your picture scheme, how you comment, how you leave captions, all of that. So it's really important in the beginning to create a plan and to create a map so it is all cohesive. So it all is super aligned and it all goes together. You gotta make sure your profile, username, and your account name are all super nice. I recommend for a username, nothing with spaces or like dashes, anything like that. Simple words that really clearly describe what you do in your niche. All right, your account name on Instagram, all right, it's gotta be either 3 key words in your niche. So if you're in the business niche, it could be wealth, money, investing, something along those lines. If you're in the fitness niche, it could be like abs, workout, exercise, literally anything. 3 words. Check out my Socialpreneurship Instagram account if you want to get any of the examples of what I'm talking about here, because this is the exact thing I do for my account. I create a plan and all of my content revolves around the plan that I create. All right, so next we have our account name, we have our username. We need to create a call to action bio, okay? In your first line of your bio, you wanna be super descriptive of what you are doing, all right? You wanna be like social, like it says Socialpreneurship, Joe Che, something like that in the account name. I'm into Bitcoin, I'm into talking, I'm into motivating. So it's like inspiring you, okay? Inspiring you to create the world. I'm gonna just pull up my, but it's, yeah. So it's motivator, investor, and human. It's a descriptive of what I'm doing, all right? That's the first and second line of your bio. Then the third and fourth line of your bio need to be call to action. What are people on your account to do? You need to give them a directive or they're not gonna do anything. So I have hit me up to trade with @MillionaireMentor. If you want to trade with me and Millionaire Mentor and all the homies in our community, you can hit me up over DM, or you can check out my podcast, my daily show, whatever you want to call it, in my bio link. So it's very clear. I'm an investor, I'm a human being, I'm a motivator. I trade with this person. You can trade with me here, and then you can check out my daily show and my podcast here. It's very clear, it's not complicated, and it gets the point across. It really just like, it just truly gets the point across, and it's really gonna make your audience and it much more clear and much more open to you and what you are doing. All right, so enough about setting up your account. Now it's time to get into what kind of content to create, all right? So you need to create a variety of content around your account. I don't know if you guys are doing personal brands or just businesses or something like that, but it's really important to bring some awareness and some educational aspects into your account. because people are gonna mess with your account, people are gonna like your account, people are gonna follow you if they can go to you and they know you're an expert in your field. So if you're in the fitness niche, throw some exercises up there on your Instagram account. If you're in the motivational niche, tell people how they can become like more open themselves and more open to being more open to talk to other people and to talk to crowds and stuff like that. Like, you need to provide value. So not only are you trying to sell your product, you're trying to sell your product, but in the next post you're informing and you're educating. And then you're pitching your product and then you're informing and you're educating. It's that balance that is going to be so key in retaining that audience, because people don't just want to buy your course, buy your workout book. They want to see that you are an expert in your niche and that they can trust you. It's like Gary Vee. Like, anybody in the motivation niche would buy anything that Gary Vee puts out. But that's because Gary Vee was so focused on providing free content to all of us for 15, 20 years. Like, it is actually insane that he never sold the course. He never did anything like that. He built his business around like investing and creating and selling, marketing and stuff like that, obviously. But it's not like I would go to Gary Vee for a mentorship. Anything that I need, it's available for free from Gary Vee on YouTube. But he's making $100 million a year off of advertising for Coca-Cola. So he's leveraging these multiple different things to get everybody's attention, and he's not even like on his social media platforms. You don't even know that he markets for Coca-Cola and that he markets for probably 25 of the top 500 companies in the world. It's insane, because all he's ever doing is providing value and shoving value bombs down your throat and teaching you and guiding you and being your online mentor that you actually never get to talk to. So think about this plan and go with it, because it works. And just providing that value every day and only focusing on the education, it'll only gain you more and more wealth over the long run. Because wealth isn't about the amount of money you have, or even the amount of followers you have. It's about the amount of influence you have and the amount of kind of influence that you can create and kind of control. And so anything that Gary Vee, we're all his followers, all right? We love Gary Vee. If Gary Vee says to do something, we would do it because he provides the content and we like what he does. It's the same thing with everybody else in the industry. Richard Branson. It's the same thing with investors like Kang WTM on Instagram. It's all of these people are making their money doing wholesaling real estate, selling their mentorship courses, doing media marketing, all of these different things, but they're just all tying in educational aspects into their content, and they're teaching people and they're making people more aware of opportunities that are out there. So you just need to focus, like if you provide the content and you set up your account in a certain way to look a certain way, it's just going to retain so many people, all right? And the last most important part, I saved this for last because it is the true sauce, but you just need to comment 50 times a day on random people's accounts. And you need to send at least 10 to 20 DMs to random people every day. The DMs, they could be voice DMs, it could be a script, but personalize your script every time. Change the name, be like, I love your fitness niche, I love your beauty niche, I love your whatever niche you're in. It's sending those DMs out and being like, hey, I really like your account. If you like mine, definitely give it a check out. You know, you want to do a shout out for shout out, something along those lines. And then just sending genuine comments, being like, I love this post, like keep up your good work and consistency. I love this post, like keep grinding, like success will be found one day through consistency. Like all of these genuine comments and outreach is really the only thing you need. And then on top of that, just creating TikToks and Instagram Reels. Like that is how you're gonna create the most authentic, organic audience without doing too much. It's incorporating the branding aspect, it's incorporating the media map, where you're gonna be planning all of your content and creating content around certain ideas. Like I have all my podcast episodes literally already written out until August 31st. And then once August 1st comes around, I'm gonna do the next 3 months because I want to keep grinding and I want to keep pushing. And if I do fall behind, I could just wake up one day and just record the podcast because the topic and some ideas have already been jotted out around it. And my Instagram plan is already in place. And like, I can kind of just create off of the plan that I've already done. So I'm never lost. I'm never out of focus because I just can follow what I've set up for myself. So I hope you guys got a lot of value out of this. I talked a lot. I gave you guys a lot of value. I hope you guys take this and grow with it and do the organic magic because it's possible. You don't need to dump $10 a day, $50 a day, $100 a day into Instagram ads. You don't need to be paying influencers. You don't need to be doing all of these things. You can do it yourself as long as you set up a consistent plan and you don't overwhelm yourself and you take on little bits at a time and grow and scale into something huge. So I appreciate you guys as always. Make sure to give it a like, leave a comment, drop a subscribe, check out my other videos. Peace.